Procrastination is the act of putting off, delaying, or deferring an action to a later time. Procrastination doesn't always have negative consequences. For my project, I will focus on the negative aspects of procrastination and a host of ways of highlighting ways to improve work ethics. So why do we fall into the procrastination trap time after time? Because procrastination becomes a way, no matter how maladaptive, of copying with the emotions and physical symptoms that accompany depression. It may bring some temporary relief, but we eventually wake up the following day and find that no brownies have dropped in overnight and done our work for us.
Procrastination affects my life because I think that a lot of the work that I have done could be done like so much better and like done like a lot more thoughtfully if I didn't procrastinate as much as I did. Like with my homework and stuff, like homework is not really that big of a deal because a lot of my teachers don't even like check it. They just like look at it, and I probably should on homework from like 14 million days ago, and I'm like, okay. But like with homework or whatever, I'll be on Instagram the night before, like, oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I don't got English till last period. Like I just did this like last week too. And I ended up not even doing my homework and getting a 0 because I waited till the next day and then I had a bunch of other stuff to do. When I was like, oh no, I'm gonna just do my homework tomorrow. But I could have did it the same night, but I procrastinated and didn't do it because I wanted to be on Instagram, which was really, really pointless. Or like even with projects, like I'll start a project and I won't like finish it necessarily, but I'll finish it the night before.
According to the Medical Review Board, there are many different ways to procrastinate. Which style of procrastination fits you? Organizing thoughts and actions and keeping on track with plans is difficult? People with ADD and ADHD may fall into this category.
Procrastination affects me because whenever I try to do work, I get stressed out because I don't really know how to do it. I try to get help, but they don't really help me. So I end up just quitting, and I never really get anything on time. I end up putting things in late, but then they still won't accept it.
Task seems overwhelming, so it's futile to even try.
I'm not even going to try.
You have hostile feelings towards someone, causing you to want to punish them by putting things off.
I'm gonna do it later.
You fear disapproval.
So I'm not gonna take this test because I think I'm gonna fail.
Why didn't you study?
I did study, but like only studied last night.
I had a coupon and I wanted to use it. Being an artist, it was like a 60% off one for AC Moore, and I kind of waited until last minute to use it, and I couldn't really use that because a lot of stuff is expensive at art stores, so I went on the last day. Mind you, there's like 3 AC Moores that I sort of traveled to. The first one, they didn't have what I wanted left, so I left that one. I went to the second one, and I was in the aisle, and I was looking at what I wanted, and then this old lady just came along with her cart and snatched it. And then, she took it, she left. And then the third one, I actually wasn't able to use it because they didn't have it. And this coupon actually expired the day before. So I guess procrastinating in the sense of a time constraint coupon is a bad idea. If you really want to use it, you should do that sooner because for one thing, you're not the only person in the world that's going to use that coupon or has that coupon. So you should really, use that wisely. It's kind of like a downplayed symbol of procrastinating in life. Don't procrastinate because it's really upsetting after.
Routine and schedule causes you to feel rebellious.
I don't get it.
You don't get what?
The assignment.
You want me to explain it again?
No, I don't get it. If you explained it the first time and I didn't get it, what makes you think I'm gonna get it the second time?
Maybe I'll explain it a different way if you listen.
Whatever, I'm just not gonna do it.
Fine.
Procrastination has affected me in the religious spaces. I mean, like I'm supposed to be reading the Bible every day and praying every day, but because of procrastination, it leans me away and gears me away from what I'm supposed to do and like my religion.
Procrastination is waiting until the last minute to do anything, especially schoolwork. I'm not really affected by it because I try to do everything in a timely manner. But I mean, sometimes, like yesterday, I'll wait till the last minute. I'll have like a whole weekend to do something. I'll wait till the last minute. Then I catch myself like staying up late.
I
I had all this work to do. I had environmental science and English. So like I was like wait till last minute for English. We had a project that was due. We had like all week to do it. Then like I really didn't feel like doing it over the break. We had a 3-day weekend. So I mean I got some of it done, but it should have been more than what I did.
Yo, Nicole, did you do your environmental science homework?
No.
That took me forever to do last night.
Does it look like I care?
I made this. Look what I made.
According to Nancy Schimmel, a psychologist from the health department in California, there are also categories that procrastination can fall under. Number 1 is discomfort dodging. The person avoids activities that will cause them distress, discomfort, or anxiety. Rather ironically, the act of dodging the activity doesn't make it go away, so tensions mount because of this avoidance. This also falls under the category habitual. The person has procrastinated so many times it becomes an ingrained response. The person no longer thinks about why they do it. They feel it's just a part of themselves.
What's up, Nicole?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. What'd you do last night?
Just listen to music, you know.
Girl, did you do your homework?
No.
You don't never do your homework.
I have our last period. I can do it later.
But we have a quiz next period.
Yeah, I can study later.
Alright, you want my book?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, I had to write my college essays, and the teacher gave us time in class. But instead of going to write my essays, I just went on Twitter. So I had to write my essays all over winter break, which was really annoying. I should have took my time and done it when I had the time to. Procrastinating is really bad because then you lose track of time and you have a lot of stuff to do at once instead of doing things like in the time. Don't procrastinate. It's not good. Try to always do something useful with your time.
Ouch!
Oh!
Did you see your homework?
Wait, what homework?
Environmental.
Oh, no, I'm doing that later.
It's if when you wait for the last minute to do something and you have to rush and do it, and you go crazy and stuff without getting it done the right way when you should have already started doing it earlier. Procrastination has affected me as an individual because there are a few times in high school I've been doing my work, but like I save it and wait until the last minute and then I have all this stuff to do. So a few times I did like homework and like papers and projects sometimes, and if I had started earlier I probably would have done a better project and got a better grade. But like yeah, so procrastination kind of affects my grade and affects me as a person. Sometimes I rush too much. So I wish I could change that. I don't know how, but I guess I just start things earlier. Just like when if a teacher, like, if somebody gives you something to do it when they first give it to you instead of waiting to the last minute and keep saying, all right, I'll get to it. But then it keeps like pushing out. They're pushing to later on and they'll make you stressed out. I think some people don't understand it. Like when you just look at somebody, you don't think they go through that. But for them, I think it's a big deal that they kind of ignore sometimes and try to put it off and say it's not a big deal, but it really is.
So what'd you guys get on that environmental science quiz?
Like a 90.
Yeah.
What you gonna get test?
Like 50, I should have studied.
Yeah, you should.
So that procrastination doesn't control your life, the best solution and avoidance is time management. So here are some tips to stay organized, on track, and most importantly, focused. Number 1, make a list of what needs to get done. This can be listed in no particular order and will give you a handle on just what you need to accomplish. Number 2, prioritize these by deadlines. Arrange them in order of when they are due. You may also want to rank them by how important it is to get them done. For example, paying your bills on time may be a little bit more important than cleaning out your closet. Do that first. Number 3, get yourself a calendar with room to write notes in. You can make pages with dates for long-term planning and also keep a separate list that you can transfer your short-term goals to. Number 4, make a decision, any decision. Again, according to the Medical Review Board, we feel bad when we sit on our hands and don't take action because it's unnatural. The natural thing is to be a decisive human and take action. Just take the first step. Last but not least, number 5, finish it. Not taking the first step to start accomplishing something can make you feel bad. But not finishing what you have already started can also leave you in a negative place. You feel fatigued or stressed, and sometimes you don't even know why. Go over tasks and projects you are currently involved in. Is there something you know you want to finish but haven't? Try to get that finished as soon as you can and you will feel a whole lot better.